that Maybelline. Slipping through the moon to the riverbend. Wasn't very long, I was jumping in. I guess I'm still doing now what I was doing then. Chasing you like a shot of whiskey. Burning, going down. Burning, going down. Chasing you like those goodbye tail lights. Headed west to anywhere out of this nowhere town. Chasing that freedom, chasing that feeling that got gone too soon. Chasing that you and me, I only see in my review. Well, I'm laying here tonight, holding someone new. Still chasing you, still chasing you.
It was a clear black night, a clear white moon. Warren G was on the streets, trying to consume some skirts for the E, so I could get some phones. Rolling in my ride, chilling all alone.
Just hit the east side of the LBC, on a mission trying to find Mr. Warren G. Seen a car full of girls, ain't no need to tweak. All of you search know what's up with 213.
So I hooked select on 21 and Lewis. Some brothers shooting dice, so I said, let's do this. I jumped out the ride and said, what's up? Some brothers bought some gas, so I said, I'm stuck.
Since these girls peeping me, I'm gonna glide and swerve. These hookers looking so hard, they straight hit the curve. Want you bigger, better things than some horny tricks. I see my homie and some suckers all in his mix.
I'm getting jacked, I'm breaking myself. I can't believe they taking Warren's wealth. They took my rings, they took my Rolex. I looked at the brother, said, damn, what's next?
They got my homie hemmed up and they all around. Can't none of them see him if they going straight pound for pound. They wanna come up real quick before they start to clown. I best pull out my strap and lay them busters down.
They got guns to my head, I think I'm going down. I can't believe it's happening in my own town. If I had wings, I would fly, let me contemplate. I glance in the cut and I see my homie Nate.
16 in the clip and 1 in the hole. Nate Dogg is about to make some bodies turn cold. Now they dropping and yelling, it's a tad bit late. Nate Dogg and Warren G had to regulate.
You always used to talk about L.A. I heard you got as far as Santa Fe. The way you know I tried to track you down, I only got as far as Guitar Town. Singing about a girl I used to know, used to know, used to know. That I haven't given up, I'm just on your radio. Chasing you like a shot of whiskey. Burning, going down, burning, going down. Chasing you like those goodbye tail lights. Headed west to anywhere out of this nowhere town. Chasing that freedom, chasing that feeling that got gone too soon. Chasing that you and me, I only see in my review. Yeah, I'm laying here tonight, holding someone new. Still chasing you, still chasing you.
Check out your dad with the swag on the floor. Mama gon' brag when I walk in the door. Y'all ain't never seen a gorilla in the mist walk the line so fine with a blindfold. Keep in mind though, hot dad riding in on a rhino. Got the roll on the rap with the dad vibes. Now everybody bounce with the franchise. Come on. Can't live with them, can't live without them. New kid back on the block with a rip. Dad got the fag in the back with the drip. Come and get a sip. Can't live with them, can't live without them. New kid clean, he a mop. Sugar cane, down with the main. Dad so sweet that his nickname Candy. Y'all been gone for a minute. Dad vibe bounce to the finish. I can get with that. Can't live with him, can't live without him. New kid back on the block with a rip. Dad got the sag in the back with the drip. Come and get a sip. La-di-da. Can't live with him, can't live without him. New kid back on the block with a rip. Dad got the sag in the back with the drip. Come and get a sip. La-di-da. Now shut up. Here we go again. Can't live with him, can't live without him. New kid back on the block with a rip. Dad got the fag in the back with the drip. Come and get a sip. La-di-da. Can't live with him, can't live without him. New kid back on the block with a rip. Dad got the fag in the back with the drip. Come and get a sip. La-di-da.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your fucking clout. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
You don't wanna fuck with me. I slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. I tell you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
You don't wanna fuck with me. I slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Hey yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to the Late Show.
What's going on?
I'm gonna slow get my shit started here. I had a malfunction with my lights for a minute here. Started to piss me off for a second. So what's going on everybody? Well, I'm gonna change this ambient light too. This shit don't look right. Where I had that on. Boom. See what the Alright. Alright, there we go. Much better. How you guys doing this evening? I'm alright. How are you doing tonight, Bass?
I'm all right. All right.
So
Like I always say, if I called it, I'll spoil it.
let's say what's up to everybody in chat. Yo, what's up, Yukon, Sean G, Bama, Lorna. What else we got up in here?
Greg, Wilcott.
Chica. Who else? Miss Arlene, what's up? Yeah, Greg, what's going on, dude? Bear. Who else we got up in here? A lot of comments tonight. What's up, Rogue?
Yo.
What's
up, Shell?
What's up, Scorpion? Everybody, thank you guys for joining us on another episode of The Late Show. This one's going to get pretty interesting.
Where are we going?
So, no. All right. So,
hold on. Let me fix my chair real quick. Hold on a second. All right, there we go. Hit me.
all right. So, I don't care. I'll talk about the shit. But I'm not going to say specifics. So, I got a phone call today, and it's from pretty much the person I had the issue with about the toilet paper, right? Telling me that I'm going to be put out on administrative leave. So I'm like, okay, what the fuck's going on? Couldn't get any answers. So apparently I've been put out on administrative leave for something regarding an individual who I work with, right? So I'm thinking it's something I did, which I'm like, dude, I go do meds, cook some dinner, and that's it. Like everybody's pretty much independent. They do what they need to do. So they have a department called QI, and dude finally calls me, and I'm like, yo, they want me to come down there tomorrow and shit. He's like, yo, can you guys, do you have time to come down tomorrow so we can get this like taken care of or whatever? And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. But I'm like, yo, can I have a little bit of information, like what is going on? You know what I mean? And he tells me that, it's regarding a situation from 2 years ago, and a bit of a what the hell was that?
That was my fault.
Oh, and like he said, a bit of a scab's been pulled off of the situation, and your name's been brought up. So I'm thinking about it. I'm like, hold on. And I remember what the shit was, and I say what it was, and he's like, yeah, that's it. I'm like, I had nothing to do with that. Like, what the fuck's going on? Why am I? He's like, can you come down? I was like, all right, yeah, I'll come down and talk to you about the shit. But apparently, yeah, some shit happened 2 years ago, but because I was working in the house when the shit happened, I didn't see anything. But because I was working at the house when the shit happened, my name's being brought up now because there's some like civil action happening behind the scenes apparently. And like the whole shit got put out on like Facebook. There's like Facebook posts and shit like that. Not one time was my fucking name mentioned. Not one time. Like shit was investigated 2 years ago. They said, all right, yeah, you're good. Boom, boom. Right? And now that the shit's going up all over Facebook, now all of a sudden my name's being brought up into it. My thing is, this person with the toilet paper presides over this house that I'm in, right? Now the incident happened in the house that I'm in. Now that this person is the program manager.
Yeah, this happened before she got the job.
Before she got there.
Before this person got the job.
But now that this bullshit is happening, it's come across this person's desk, right? And now this person who now is in control of the house that I work in already has a problem with me because they felt disrespected because they didn't get the reaction they wanted to out of me, and they still don't. Like when I talked to them on the phone earlier, I'm pretty sure they were probably surprised. They're like, administrative leave. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, okay. So, but I'm sure that because this shit's coming back up now, and my name was in the investigation because I was at the house, but I clearly said I didn't see anything and nothing was found of it. This person's taking the opportunity to be like, aha, I got him now. I think that's what this whole shit is. right? Then you call me at like before 11 o'clock this morning. I gotta be at my job at 2 o'clock. You call me before 11 o'clock this morning. Say you put me out on administrative leave. All right, fair enough. So I call my manager. I'm like, yo, what the fuck's going on? She didn't get it. She was in the meeting. She didn't get a chance to call me back. So she calls me back, and I tell her, yo, what the fuck's going on? I've been put out on administrative leave and shit like that. And she's like, what the fuck? I was like, so this person, which now I know this is fucked up, they didn't even call my manager to tell them that they were putting me out on administrative leave. So at 2 o'clock, my manager would have been blowing up my cell phone asking where the fuck I was. You know what I mean? Like, this shit is this is why I fucking keep to myself at work. You know what I mean? Like, I don't fucking talk to nobody. But it's all well and good. Cause I'm like, when the dude told me that shit, I was like, I started laughing a little bit. I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there.
I told you what to do too. You get all that shit in writing.
Yep.
All that shit in writing.
Yep.
Why you were brought down there, why you were put on administrative leave, what happened when the incident went down 2 years ago, and the resolution from it, all that shit. Get it all noted.
Like, the person ended up calling my manager at like 2:45, right? And was
45 minutes after you're supposed to be there.
Yeah, and then said what was going on and shit. Then called me, and she was like, well, it's regarding this situation, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I've talked to QI already. They were like, oh, you did? I'm like, yeah, I talked to them already. And I told them exactly what happened. I didn't see anything. Oh, you told them that? I was like, yeah. She's like, and I was like, I'll be there at 1 o'clock tomorrow. And what tells me, she was surprised when I said that shit. They're like, oh, you talked to them already? Yeah, I fucking
remember what you told me though. This person told you that QI would circle back around and talk to you.
Yeah, when I
hey, what the fuck does that mean? Like, are you saying
when this person called me earlier this morning, they was like, oh, I was like, yo, so what the hell? At first I was like, yo, so what's going on? Why am I being put on administrative leave? He was like, well, we'll have somebody from QI circle back and talk to you about it. I'm like, okay. Bass to tell you, I was very aloof about the whole fucking situation all day.
That shit made me mad. I was like,
what
the hell she mean circle back? Yo, this ain't that sideways talk that the freaking president's people do. Like, answer some damn questions. Like, what the hell's going on?
It's just
she got me mad. I'm like, circle back.
It's a bunch of bullshit, man. Now, like I told Bass, like, this here is why I need to be my own boss.
Just circle back. What is this?
You know what I mean? Like, I just, hey, dude, she's not even a Karen. She's a black Karen. Like, yo, Bama, I'll tell you the situation. The whole reason this person don't like me, dude. I don't know. I'll repeat it. I have a thing when I go to the bathroom. Listen to me, man. Bare cheeks don't touch bare seats. I don't care where I am. Layer of toilet paper's got to go down. And when I do that, I take the fucking roll off of the spool thing and I put it on the thing. And I put it on the sink. Right? Easy access. Grab, boom, boom, boom. And in, out, boom, right? I did this shit at work. I forgot to put the roll back on the toilet paper. This person comes out and asks me why I did. I was like, I don't know. It's just a thing I've done for my entire life. And they was like, well, you can't really do that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, and I said, okay. But I guess my facial expression must have been like, fuck you. Because I generally have a fuck you facial expression. I admit that. I have that. I have that facial expression a lot. But, right, so I guess this person felt slighted, I guess, because they didn't get a reaction they wanted out of me. And they went and said they were going to try to bang me for lates and shit, but my manager had told them, listen, his car died. His car died. They're using one car, so they're sharing it. So there's no problem with the shit. So she was like, all right, whatever. And then she flat out said, well, I feel like he was being disrespectful. About what? Not putting fucking toilet paper. Not putting toilet paper back on the fucking roll. Was I being disrespectful? So
just because you were put in a position of power doesn't mean the world revolves around you. Get over yourself, yo.
Yeah. So this person felt a certain way about about some toilet paper. And pretty much has been looking to get me on something since. And this shit happened in like January, dude.
Yeah, because I asked you, I was like, have you got written up for anything in like the last 2 months or anything like that? Like,
yeah, like she said that to my manager. Oh, I feel he's been disrespectful. Oh, see, that's where you.
And you got the nurse. Don't forget her.
Yeah. And the nurse is throwing me sideways looks and shit. Like, why are you guys fucking with the quiet guy?
It's like, yo, my job is not to come here and like you guys. My job is to come in here and do my job. I don't have to associate with any of you. As long as I come in and my job is done A, B, and C, don't fuck with me.
Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, I don't feel the obligation. I'm going to say this. In a work environment, if I don't feel the obligation to talk to people, I don't feel the obligation to say hi. You can say hi to me. If I say hi back, good for you. If I don't, fucking take it. That's the way I am. It's at work. I don't want to be at work. That's why you get that fucking reaction out of me. But it's bullshit. like a new person that came in and interviewed, they say hi to me and whatever. And you know what I did? What's up? They took it and not a problem. What the fuck? Why? Like, you know what I mean? Why should I it's fuck 2023. If I don't want to say fucking hi to you, I don't want to say fucking hi to you. All right? Leave me fuck alone. Shit. Now, if you want to engage me in conversation about some like paranormal shit, some conspiracy shit, some Bigfoot shit, something like that, hey, all right, yeah, you might be all right in my book. But I'll tell you what, if you want to talk to me, approach me on some shit like that first, and maybe I'll talk to you. Legit. You approach me on some paranormal shit, I'll talk to you. But if like in a work environment, leave me the fuck alone, please. I'm there for 8 hours, and I don't want to be there for 8 hours. You know what I mean? Like, I get home and kids are sleeping. So I'm generally already pissed off. Why keep fucking with me? Because I'm telling you,
very, very.
I'm going to say it on air. They keep fucking with me, dude. I'm not going to get toxic. I'm just going to get real fucking. I'm going to get real American on them, right? I'm going to fucking sue them for harassment.
You bring this person's name up in a lawsuit.
Like, I'm done with this shit, dude. I don't bother nobody at work, and you're dredging me back in some shit. Because now some shit's becoming public from fucking 2 years ago, and now you're judging me up
person salty at the other person about some salty shit that happened.
Exactly, and I had nothing to do with the shit, and now my name's being judged in this shit. I'm fucking being called in the morning about being put on administrative leave for some shit I didn't have nothing to do with 2 years ago. Fucking crazy. You would think that, like, I work with developmentally disabled individuals. Okay, you would think that the people in charge don't act like that. They fucking do. They're worse. Oh my goodness.
Well, you know what I told you. Get all that shit documented. All of it.
I am. I'm gonna document it all. It's bullshit. I'm gonna record everything.
Like, I want the report that she had to file to put me on administrative leave. I want that. I want all of it. I want all the paperwork.
It's just
because she had to file some kind of paperwork to put you on that shit. She had to contact somebody.
I don't get it, man. Just but that's my rant and ready for that shit. It's, yeah.
Lumina, you and I work in the same field. I have to deal with that shit also. That's why I don't work in that. Lumina, I said you and him work in the same field. That's he has to deal with also. That's why I don't work in that field anymore. I did that shit for like a year and a half, and that's I was like, nope.
Like, it's not the people. It's not the people that you take care of. It's the people that you fucking work with. Work for.
It's the staff, not the individuals.
And it's already taxing because you're in a home environment. You got to do meds, cook, clean, fucking if need be, showers, all this stuff, right? And then you got the bullshit going on behind the scenes with staff accusing staff of this and this person being diabolical against this person. It's just, we're fucking adults, man. Just, it's not high school. I didn't do this shit in fucking high school. That's why I usually give myself 2 years at these jobs, and I've passed that marker.
Yeah, we'll cut in there talking shit.
Don't worry about it, Will Cut. Looks good. But yeah, I just whatever. But yeah. So what's going on? Oh, for all you guys that I did send this movie to, there's a trailer I came across. Right? Yeah, I'm gonna completely change it. This is gonna be a complete fucking left-hand turn from what I was just talking about. There's a trailer I came across called Glorious. I sent it to a few of you. So, guys, I shit you not, guys. Now, you might find this disturbing, but it's... Alright, so, you know those things that happen to be in public restrooms and truck stops, you know, with the hole in them? It's a horror movie about that shit, but no. It's not the kind of fucking horror movie you think it is, right? The dude goes into the trailer. The dude goes into this fucking rest stop, and he hears a voice coming out of this stall, and he starts talking to the voice, and he's like, "Yo, I really don't want to have a conversation with some guy that's hiding out in the fucking stall," and it turns out that whatever's in the stall is a god, right? And in order to save humanity, he has to stick his tallywhacker in the fucking glory hole. Dude, this fucking movie looks crazy.
I'm not watching this shit.
Yo, I sent it to Bryce. I sent it to you, Will Cut. I was like, yo. I couldn't believe that shit. But yeah, but see now it's if you go watch the trailer, right? It's like a legit. It's a fucking I think it's a Blumhouse movie, or no, it's a Shudder movie. So and like the special effects are legit, right? And apparently you got one actor. He's from, I think it was True Blood. I don't know who he was because I never watched True Blood, but that's the main character. And the person that's voicing the god in the stall is J.K. Simmons, a.k.a. J. Jonah Jameson.
I'm still not watching it.
I was like, what? And then Yeah, that shit was crazy. It's
All
out
right.
on, I think it's out on Blu-ray, so I'll definitely go.
So I have something to say.
What?
Right. So now that the new guy has taken over DC.
Oh,
right.
Gunn.
Yep. Now that Gunn is taking over DC, can we please, I'm begging you, please, get Johnny Depp as the Riddler?
I've been saying that since the Christian Bale movies.
Can we please get him as the Riddler?
Rogue, you're a scary guy, man. You go through with that shit. Go watch the trailer. I'm telling you. when I say it's one of those types, it's not what you think. It's like it's a trippy fucking looking movie.
Yeah, I'm still not watching that shit. I sent you the trailer for something else. So,
yeah, you sent me the trailer for The Ritual, which I saw like 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, that's the first time I'm looking at it. So yeah, it looks pretty damn good. I started watching it last night when I was falling asleep.
Yeah. So I got a few errands to run tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna try to watch something.
Bullet Train. Watch Bullet Train.
You ain't gotta yell in my ear, man. Damn.
Watch Bullet Train.
I'm craving.
All right, I'll be right back. Give me a few minutes.
I'm craving some pizza.
Give me like 5 minutes. I'll be right back.
Yep. So what's going on, guys? No, I just been lately. I just been deep diving into some like a lot more conspiracy videos. Shit that's been coming across my my algorithm has been more so aligned with like giants and Nephilim and stuff like that. I came across an article. Where is it? All right, so you guys all remember the Afghan, the Kandahar giant, right? So I came across the article, and this was written in Military Times, and this is from August 31st, 2022. So they wrote this as like a Halloween piece, October 31st, 2022, and it says, "Here be giants, outlandish tales of the military and Afghan colossus." And it says, editors note, this Halloween-centric story dives into a comical conspiracy many tinfoil hat enthusiasts have shared at some time. It in no way depicts an authentic Afghan conflict, its people or culture, only the country's alleged population of extremely large adult sons. So these people in Military Times are playing off the Kandahar giant as a joke. Now, I really believe that can't. There's too much shit for too many people came around and talked about that they heard about that shit after the fact. Like the Kandahar giant thing happened in 2002, 2003. There was one individual that said he was based out there in like 2005, 2006, and he was hearing about it then. You know what I mean? So there's something to it. And I honestly think that a lot of these fuckers are still walking around probably. And yeah, Sean G, yep. Now, there's a lot of, there's a few stories of giants down, the ones I heard of, some were down in like levels of S4. And there's I don't know know how much validity it is to him. I've listened to him a few times, and he called himself Lieutenant Colonel SC. He popped up in like the earliest 2000s and shit on radio, on like Art Bell type stuff, but it wasn't Art Bell. It was more they were early on podcasters, and he would talk about being stationed in some of these underground bases and shit, and at some points you had to sign an NDA and a document that said you wouldn't use the name of JC while you were down there, because when you do, it would agitate these things and would throw off some shit.
All right, I'm back.
Yep. All right, so we'll cut. What do you be trying to do when you be live, man? Because you got to have it synced up to your YouTube channel. Like, the email address you use for your YouTube channel, use that email address in the StreamYard. So when you go live, it'll sync. It'll give you the option to like put it on, do a pre-record, or put it onto your stream it to your YouTube.
And in order for me to get on there, like, you'd have to send that to my messenger. Like, I can do it through my phone, but because through my messenger I could just get on my laptop and hop in. It's a lot easier to do it that way than through my phone.
Oh yeah, they have found more structures out there. They even sent us a few photos. You guys, I think you guys are pissing them things off, man. I think you're pissing them off. You're putting cameras out there.
Because I believe you guys are going a little deeper than what you have been doing before, so you're pushing more into their territory.
All right.
Yeah, bro, I get it, but I'm not I only run a few things on my laptop. Like I don't do, because I don't want this shit getting infected, so I don't do shit on my laptop. But this and
I hope
download 3D files.
I hope Jeremy doesn't let his little boy do that shit. That would be a real problem. Yeah, don't do that. Leave that shit alone. Dude, yeah, no. But it's definitely some kind of creature took down that camera. The way that thing was smashed up. I wonder, Dave, did you guys ever get a chance to really go out there and look for that that SD card?
Oh shit! If you do, don't drop the link.
Vault said it maybe I need to do it on my laptop first. Yeah, you know what? That might be it. You might have to sync up. Yeah, remember that's what remember when we tried to do it with Don at the conference? That he had to pretty much do like the same thing.
Yeah.
So yeah. No, still ain't found it. Yeah, I hope. Well, if it comes up, man, I hope you guys do find it. But I don't think so. Not with all the leaves and that foliage and everything that's on the ground. That's just going to be really hard to find.
You're gonna have to go out there with a metal detector.
Yeah. Tearing it down may make.
And I don't have to give you an analogy for that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think the area is just like, because it's getting warmer out now, that shit's just going to get way more active. Those trees are going to thicken up. You're not going to be able to see as far. They're going to be moving in a lot closer. because you ain't gonna be see them. But if they're giving off that, I think what did you say? It was like a deer urine scent. You'll be able to win them out. But that's if they're upwind from you. If they're downwind from you, you ain't gonna see it. There's no chance. It's time for.
All right.
Yeah, it's possible.
So you know what? Did I? Oh, go ahead.
You know your old boss, Dell. He walked. I was just standing in ShopRite a little while ago, and he walked up to me. He's like, "Do you believe in dog man?" I looked at him. I was like, ha, 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 ha.
He really asked you that dumb shit?
Yeah, dude. Can you stop yelling in your damn?
I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Let me adjust some shit.
Holy shit!
I'm sorry, everyone.
Damn, man.
Nah, man, I turned my mic up because you be talking over me and shit.
Oh yeah, definitely. I believe those creatures, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, they have a level of intelligence to them that they do hold grudges, and I think Absolutely. They can be quite methodical when they're carrying out or enacting said revenge, I guess. Like you know the whole story about the white-haired lady. You remember that one, right?
Nah, so the funny part is I've had this mic not a year, but I've had it for a while
now. He's had it a while now. He's still a rookie.
Whatever. No, man, it's because there's too much echo behind me. Like,
yeah, but you remember the story of the white-haired lady, right?
The white-haired lady where
she was feeding. She was feeding.
Was ripped off, and she was taken out.
She was feeding the Sasquatch, and she got to the point where she was elderly and couldn't do it, and then she couldn't feed them anymore. One guy was driving down the road. He saw a Bigfoot with something with white hair, like hanging underneath its arms, walking like into the woods and shit. So they go to the lady's house. It looks like the front of her house has been taken off. They went and got her because she wasn't just like, oh, you want to give me more food? All right, I got you. And they got her. Man, dude, I don't know if this guy's legit on TikTok, but he posted a fucking video earlier, or I came across it earlier, where he be out in the woods. He be out in the woods looking for, it's like Vance or some shit, V something, and he be out in the woods looking for shit, or looking for Bigfoot, right? The one he posted earlier, he was standing out in the middle of the woods at night with a baseball bat, talking shit to Bigfoot, telling Bigfoot he threw like a bitch, and then a baseball comes flying out of the woods.
I think it was more like a softball. That's just
whatever the fuck it was.
I know what you're talking about. I think I said this.
You saw that shit? I was like,
yeah.
I don't know, like that video I know is bullshit, but I don't know if to take that guy seriously, because he was catching some other shit.
Man, every once in a while, man, you gotta break from the seriousness and just do some joking shit.
No, yeah, Dave.
I seen the shit. I thought it was funny as hell. I was like, yo, he just took Bigfoot yard.
Yeah, he did. And then he turned around and looked at the camera all serious and shit, and then immediately like stepped in a hole and fell over.
Dude, I'm surprised he didn't do a bat flip.
Dude,
a bat flip would have made that so much more better. Just flip that shit like. I turn around, look at the camera, then step off and fall in the ditch.
I knew that video was bullshit. I was like, "Are you serious?" But people are getting creative. People are getting creative with what they want to become.
Wilco said, "Hey, Josie is fake as fuck." Just like that dude who supposedly was out in the Pine Barrens and he was getting chased and it was one of his boys tackling him.
What?
Yeah, Wilco told me about that shit. Tell you the truth, I haven't seen none of his streams in my FYP.
Huh. I didn't hear anything about that.
Yeah. Oh, all right. So let me get to what I was saying. Now there's a damn it, I can't think of the name of the show. What I think I might have sent this shit to you. Where the dude was talking about it's a hunting show. Where the guy was talking about he's seen trail cam photos of two dogmen from somewhere in upstate New York. Right? Okay. So he did a second part and he was talking about it. He was like, listen, people have been giving me hell for like the last year that I didn't get photos of those, like photo copies or whatever of those dogmen. He said, so next time I see the shits, next time I see the guy who has them, I'm like, yo, you, dogman, give me the photos. I want to take the photos. Now I posted in the comment, I'm like, all right, so it happened in upstate New York. What part of upstate New York? And he said it was a chain of mountains. No, a chain of mountains off of the Adirondacks.
Catskills? I'm telling that one video that what's the name had a couple of years ago where you saw that shit drop down and take off running. I'm telling you that was near where we are. That was on the New York PA border. I'm telling you that shit was near, not too far from us.
Because I got blatantly asked him in the comments, the first one I seen. I was like, yo, where was this at? In like upstate New York. You just said the Adirondacks. Then the second one, he was like, it was upstate New York, the Adirondacks. It was kind of like an offshoot of the Adirondacks. And the dude had him on his property. He caught him on trail cam.
All right. So there.
I would love to. Oh, you know what? You should message Red and see if her son's seen anything recently.
No, the dude's name is not. The guy I'm talking about is. He goes by the name Howie. A. Howie? Is that who you guys said? A. Howie? Okay. Yeah, that's got bullshit then. But, there was one. So, there it is. The fucking, Bass, the Instagram video that I sent you with the girl that inverted her camera and that shit came up the wall.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I was watching that shit at work and I was like, I'm watching this shit. I'm like, man, what the hell is that? Like it actually gave me like I kinda got goosebumps watching that shit. Like the way it was moving. Like
that was wow.
Nah, that was a good one.
I'm gonna bring this one up because I want everybody to see this one because this shit was trippy. What?
I said, where's my phone?
All right. Share screen. I don't have the original. This is off the Instagram page that I follow. But look at this shit. Let me turn down the music a little bit here. All right. Boom. We're going to make it bigger. All right.
Because my legs look backwards as heck. All right, so this is with inverted off. Bro, this is inverted on. This is same direction. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. My staircase. Oh, the staircase is leading me to the. Oh, I don't even know how to record this.
Like, what the fuck is that, dude?
I can't do this.
You see that?
That had a cloak on it.
What the fuck was that?
Walk down your stairs with the inverted filter. I'm gonna show y'all because my legs look
That
backwards.
shit is creepy.
All right,
as
so this
fuck.
is with inverted off.
I'll pause it when
Bro,
it's
this is inverted on. This is same direction. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Like you see it right there.
Oh my
Boom.
gosh. My staircase.
Morphs.
The staircase is leading me to the. I don't even know how to record this.
Look at this fucking crawling up the railing like that on its side. Like what the fuck was that? What is that? That shit give me watching that shit give me the goosebumps.
I don't know, man, because like when she flipped the camera around, she was doing inverted. It was clear till that thing came in the frame. Then the camera went fuzzy.
Yep.
Like what freaked me out was the way it was crawling up the stairs, and like it was on the banister. Then it jumped off the banister and took a quick leap up like 4 or 5 stairs. Look at that shit. That shit looks like it has a cloak on it.
All right, so I'm gonna play it one more time, and I'm not gonna play it again because this shit. I watched a lot of videos, dude, and this one really fucking creeped me out. So I'm gonna play it one more time. And I'm gonna call it a day.
Walk down your stairs with the inverted filter. I'm gonna show y'all because my legs look backwards as heck. All right, so this is with inverted off. Bro, this is inverted on. This is same direction. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. My staircase. The staircase is leading me to the. I don't even know how to
Crawling
record
up
this.
the fucking railing, dude.
Bro, I can't do this.
Then it
see
jumps
that?
off the railing. Yo.
Like what in the actual fuck?
Yo, that better end up on caught on camera.
I hope it better.
Caught on camera. Like that's
that
crazy.
video is, dude. Like I said,
blind reaction.
I'm
to
not.
That shit kind of gave me goosebumps a little bit. I was like, man,
It's giving me
is that?
goosebumps. It's giving me goosebumps now looking at that shit. I'm just not like I'm not playing that one again. Cause the way the shit came up the railings and then like flipped and yeah, no, thank you. Bass. All right, so you remember when we were little kids?
And think about it, she didn't even see it there because you didn't get any reaction out of her.
Yep.
The way that thing jumped off the banister onto the steps and came forward, she should have slammed the door and should have been screaming at the top of her lungs.
You remember when we were little kids, right? And when we would have to go upstairs at night, and like the rest of the house was downstairs was dark as fuck, and we would like shoot and fucking fly up them steps.
Oh yeah,
that's because I thought shit like that was at the bottom of the steps, dude.
I know, I did it too.
Like that. No, thank you. Man. I think that filter more or less exposed the entity. It probably did. That's why it contorted. That's why the video contorted like that.
Dude, because the video was fine until that thing popped in the frame and started coming up the steps.
Yep. And I got another one.
That's creepy.
I got another one for you guys.
Nah, man, Yukon, I don't think 12 gauge slug is gonna work on that, bro. You gotta need some Sam and Dean help with that one. If you see a black car,
I'll show you
pull
this
up,
one.
hold on.
This is a big fucking no thank you.
If you see a black car pull up, bumping, we're an American band, you got some help on the way.
We're an American band.
For everybody in the know, that's a supernatural innuendo. So, Ghost Chasers.
So, I came across this one. I sent this one Bass too.
I didn't watch that.
So
shit. I know what
they were hearing strange noises above them while they were sleeping all night.
Oh, I see this one a few weeks. Okay.
All right, we're gonna play it from the beginning. What?
I'm good on
No,
that shit.
thank you. And then I didn't send it to anybody because it was just horrifying. It was this Australian dude. He's working like power lines and shit, and he was walking around checking houses, and he stopped and he was looking up, and you could see a couple spiders in the like I guess they were on some spider webs, but then he like really focused his camera on it, and no, it wasn't just three spiders, dude. There was thousands of spiders just hanging in the air, dude. Horrifying.
Well, they are redoing Arachnophobia.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Well, they need to add that shit to it. And then I saw. I don't share spider videos. I just don't. And but there was this one. This guy had this big ass Australian dude. He had this big ass huntsman spider on his windshield. He he hit the windshield wiper, and the fucking thing flew off the windshield wiper and started hanging on his driver's side on his window, like right in his face and shit. And he screamed dude. He screamed like a little girl. All right, let's see. I'm going to go see what Mr. Graham said. All right, so we're gonna pause this for a second. I'm gonna stop sharing big ass snakes. Not a fan at all. Presents.
Spider Rain. I don't even want to Google that shit because I don't want the images in my head.
That's I think that's what that shit is. A spider rain. It's just, dude. He looked up and it's just spiders everywhere, dude. And I was like, oh, no good.
All right, so you could cross. All right, so you can officially cross Australia off the bucket list.
Off the place I want to go. You guys got spiders. You ever see that one video with the guy who had the fucking snake up his pants and he yanked the fucking thing out of the bottom of his leg, out of the bottom of his trousers? All right.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one. Like he fell asleep or some dumb shit and they crawled up. Yeah, I've seen that.
All right. Well, I'm working on it, Sean G. All right.
Yeah, I seen this funny ass meme where it said kangaroos are nothing but deer hopped up on steroids.
Yeah. All right. So this first one is the Ivan Marks Bigfoot. Yep, Ivan Marks. All right, so we're gonna go play this. I've never seen this footage, so this should be interesting. Huh.
Is that standing by a fence?
It looks like it.
It's definitely digging.
It's digging in the ground.
Now, is this a Bigfoot or a dog man?
Sean G's message says the Ivan Marks Bigfoot.
You got that one you sent me earlier with the dude outside with his son, and that shit walks by his little shed in the back.
Yeah. I'll send that in a minute. Keep looking at this video here. I'm running back a little. So I'm running it back to like here. That definitely seems like a fence line. And I think that doesn't look like it would be a fallen tree. I think that's like a fence line.
I don't know. I can't tell. Oh man, yo, dude, there's this one guy I follow on TikTok. He's French, I believe. He calls himself the Rougarou Hunter, and I guess he goes out and like the Woods of France and like tries to catch these things on camera. Dude, and he caught something out there like looking at him and growling. Couldn't make out a word he was saying, but you can see his shit in the video.
All right. Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Again, I just got booted. In the middle of me talking, I just got booted out of my own stream again.
All right. So that's 3 times in a month and a half?
Yeah, it is.
So that's about every other week. Something like that.
All right. All right, so we're gonna stop sharing.
Guys, stop that shit. We're not talking politics or nothing, man. We're just talking cryptids. Stop. It's not that serious.
Yeah, we don't talk politics here.
But yeah, I watched that video you sent me at like 6 o'clock in the morning with the kid.
Which one?
With the
I'll play that
with the guy he was outside with his son, and that shit walked right behind his shed, and that shit was taller than his shed. I was like, that's interesting.
See, I gotta clear out some of the ones that I follow, because I've got like 2,600 pages or some shit that I follow on TikTok, and none of them come across my shit. So I gotta go through and delete all those motherfuckers. Well, not all of them, just the ones that I really generally like. All right, so am I sharing the screen? Is it on here?
I don't know, man. I think I got my FYP working very nice right now.
All right, so this is a Phoenix UFO from this year.
I don't know about that one. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Like, it's so bright. Is there like different angles taken? So when it happened, the first lights happened. Like, there was multiple angles that was taken. Like, that is interesting though. Shit. I think I got a triangle one.
Oh no, I'm looking at that one and I'm like, I'm not convinced. I mean, it looks like it's slowly lowering, right? I don't know.
No, I'm pretty sure.
For one, it's way too much like the original Phoenix lights. To be the same size, have same color, and all the other things. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, it could be. Possibly could be, but I don't know. I'm not believing that one. All right.
Yeah, the dude's name is Founding Father. I'm looking at it right now.
Oh yeah, I came across this one too. It's good though. From right here, you can see apparition walks by from like here, boom, to there. Do it again. Yeah. Yeah, ghosts, man.
See, the problem is with dealing with a ghost, whether it be malevolent or benevolent, you can't punch them in the face.
It's just, yeah, yeah. Ghosts.
There's
One
nothing
thing
you
I
can
would
physically
like.
do to it. Like that shit can
No, no,
slap, push
nothing.
you,
Nothing. Yeah, nothing you can physically do to it, but it can do everything to you.
slap, push you, scratch you, throw you down a flight of steps, throw a brick at you.
Which that type of shit has happened before.
Follow you home. All right, that's better. I freaking had to wipe off my glasses.
So,
I can see clearly now.
and you know what else has been coming across my FYP quite a few times now? The I guess you would say the secret mission, the special ops mission they sent down to Antarctica. Apparently they were supposed to go gather some information from some scientist that was down there, some shit. And when these guys showed up there, there was like 18 feet of this hexagonal structure protruding out of the ice. And when he said the doors looked like they were super heavy, but you could touch it with a finger and they would move and slide back. And he said outside it was like -40, and when they walked into the area of the structure, it was between like, I think he said 62 and 65 degrees inside, and everything was lit up in like, the walls were lit up in like this green color, and there was like different hieroglyphics and different kind of fucking writings all over the place. Like, there's a lot more shit's being found out about Antarctica.
Oh yeah, I seen something where they just found a new type of dinosaur. I think they call it the Spinosaurus.
Yeah, is that one of those dinosaurs they found in the islands in China?
No, this was found in the ice down in Antarctica somewhere.
So they're down there, like, there's no. All right, you could have bacteria down there. You could have fucking invasive species down there, like
shit
all
that has
that
been
shit
frozen for 48,000 years. Were just recovered, and they're trying to bring like.
No, I'm kind of. I know it might sound out there, but a lot of theories are. I'm kind of thinking shit was flash frozen down there, and when it starts to thaw, things start to reanimate. Hence why.
Yeah, look at the movie. What was that old school movie that Dad loved? Where it scared us to death when we were little kids, but as soon as we got older, we seen the damn zipper come out the back of the dude's shirt. Was it the thing from outer space or something like that?
It was the terror from beyond space.
Mm-hmm. Where they found it in the ice and they brought it in. They started throwing it. Same premise with the Kurt Russell movie.
My TV announcer. No, it wasn't the thing. There was a movie from back in like the 50s. It was black and white. 50s, 60s. You know, those old school movies where all the space missions, everybody's flying saucers and shit. But yeah, it was from back then. It was a black and white movie, and that shit terrified us. Terrified us as little kids. Like, picture what?
What movie was it? It came out where they found something in a block of ice and they unthawed it. It might have been the new thing.
It was the original thing, the black and white thing. because I remember it wasn't a creature. It wasn't a fucking morphing whatever that thing was. In the original thing, remember it was they had found a disc shaped craft under the ice. They dug it up. They dug it up and they found this. They found this thing in the ice, and it was humanoid. It was a fucking big, tall alien dude. He looked like a big, bald human. And the ice, they started melting the ice like fucking idiots. This guy reanimated and started going to town on all of them. I remember what movie you're talking about now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Ralphie,
it wasn't a big budget movie, but like,
no, Ralphie, you are correct. Now the thing what I'm talking about was the Terror from Beyond Space. So the Terror from Beyond Space, right? The costume. Picture the creature from the Black Lagoon, but add, I'd say, like fucking reptile or crocodile features to this fucking thing. Not the
I would say iguana features.
Yeah, not the long fucking
just shorten the nose up.
Shorten it up, but then it looks like a mix between a
giant.
It looks like a mix
giant iguana.
Yeah, looks like that. Mm-hmm. Now that movie fucking creeped us out when we were little because of the noise this guy, whoever was in that costume, he had the most horrific noise I ever heard. It was like, it was really fucking weird, right? So we couldn't watch the movie, and like he was terrorizing these people in this fucking like small quarter spaceship. It's absolutely horrifying.
Yeah, ripping through metal walls and shit. Like,
yeah, like we're watching this shit as like 5-6 year olds, like, yo, what the fuck is going on here? Like, so as we got older, we start watching it again, and I'm like, why the fuck was I so scared of this movie? Because you can at some point you can actually see the zipper going down the back of the costume. But that just tells you little kids' imaginations, man. Shit is crazy. Cause I sure enough thought that was real.
You know what everybody else thought was real? The classic Invasion that played over the radio.
Oh, War of the Worlds by Orson Welles. You know, I used to have that on
the original on. They put it out.
I had that on CD.
They were selling it on. They were selling it at FYP, and they had it on an original disc, and it came out with like a little pop up and everything like that. And it was the original broadcast, like where they had the Lone Ranger playing in it, and it skipped into that. Like you can see back then where you didn't have television, all you had was like the radio, the Lone Ranger, and like just shit like that, where people might have went crazy.
I think they used that as a litmus test.
Absolutely.
There was one dude that that was mad and shit. He had like lost his shoes and shit, and Orson Welles felt bad about him, bought the man a new pair of shoes. And people were out shooting at fucking water towers and shit. Absolutely crazy.
Dude, they wanted his head.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. But you know what? That shit was so well done. So well done. This day and age, I don't think something like that. Yeah, you couldn't pull something off like that. Everybody
you have to hack into the radio waves and shit. And there's just a whole process that goes. You're gonna need anonymous to help you.
Yeah, like everybody's got cameras. That shit wouldn't fly. But
and they'll ping your location.
Really, Tremors gave you a fright.
Tremors?
That wasn't a scary movie to me.
I would say, as a young child watching these movies, because I had my older brother was like 11 years older than us at the time. Probably Nightmare on Elm Street.
I was denied critical need to know information. Bert from fucking Tremors. Fucking hilarious. The Creeper.
What?
Yes. No. Stacy Thrasher put Jeepers Creepers always creeped her out.
And you know what the crazy part is? People are actually reporting seeing something like that now.
Not wearing a trench coat or anything, but something like a gargoyle type thing with wings like that and shit. Yeah, that's a lot of those were coming out of the Midwest, up near what, Chicago, I think it was. Yeah, I think Lon Strickler and them are still doing investigations about that from up there.
They were investigating the Mothman, I thought.
Well,
because they had the case where the Mothman was basically not hovering, but like up by a third-story balcony, looking in this woman's window.
Yeah.
He had this just swooping down on people when they were walking down the walkway by the river.
Actually, Ralph, I think Signs was one of M. Night Shyamalan's better movies.
Absolutely.
It was way better than that shit, The Village, or whatever that shit was called.
It was better than that horse shit he came out with Mark Wahlberg also. Oh my God, the trees are killing people.
Like the, yeah. No.
Now that, no, because Unbreakable was pretty good too. Unbreakable was pretty good. Did he direct Mr. Glass, or was that somebody else?
I think it was him.
Mr. Glass was pretty good.
I think he did Split too, which I haven't seen either one of those.
People, there is a petition going on right now to get Split taken off of Netflix.
Why?
I guess somebody got offended or got hurt by the content of the movie. I don't know. You never know with these things nowadays. Every other day, they're trying to cancel something.
Here we fucking go again. Oh my God. If you don't like it, don't fucking watch it.
And that guy's name is McElroy, right? Like James McElroy?
Yes. McAvoy.
Dude, he's a good actor.
Yes,
like he played a hell of a role in that movie.
Oh my God. If you don't like it, don't watch it. It's that simple. You got a controller or you got a next button on your phone, whatever you're watching it, whatever.
Skip button, whatever it is.
Wow. Is this getting worse and worse? It's getting worse and worse, man. The NPCs are taking over.
Here we go with your NPC thing.
It's fucking true, dude. It's true. Admit it. I'm taking the silence as an acknowledgement. Thank you.
Taking a sip of my tea, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you got a nice big cup of coffee over here. No, let me see. What I got? French roast with cinnamon toast creamer mixed with a little bit of French vanilla creamer. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if this is, I don't know if this is just a New York thing, but people, if you can find them. I'm normally not a Dr. Pepper fan. Go try this. Dr. Pepper, strawberries, and cream. Not a sponsor. I just really like this shit. This is really, really good. Oh, yeah. Of course I've seen The Arrival. What kind of question is that? Come on now.
That's like asking if we see Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Come on. You got to come up with a harder one than that, Illuminati. But, no, yeah. They actually came out with a part 2 to that shit. Part 2 wasn't this good.
Yeah, part 2 was sort of shit, but it was a low budget.
Yep.
Tell you what, the freakiest thing about that movie when I first seen it is when when the kid breaks his legs back.
I'll tell you what, Contact was a trippy movie. That Jodie Foster joint.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
And I saw the one with Jeremy, the one with Jeremy Renner from a few years ago, Arrival. That was pretty good too.
And if you haven't seen Moonfall, watch Moonfall.
Ew.
What?
Ew.
What, Dr. Well, Peeps, ew. Peeps are like candy corn.
Yup. That's exactly where Art Bell got that line from, and he used to say that shit all the time because that Contact was his favorite movie. That's why he put that. That's why he put it in. He put it in his intro. Art Bell, Contacts usage came in that first. Because Art Bell became a huge fan of Contact. He would always talk about that movie.
Classic alien movie. Classic movie about aliens.
Wedge. Yo.
The Abyss.
Hells yes. Wedge. Hells yes. Dog Soldiers 2. Which should have been made years ago. Dog Soldiers Part 2. Because I remember they were talking about a premise of that that Part 2 was going to be the American troop that was supposed to meet up with the British
with the
troops.
squad. Yeah, the squad that got assassinated. Well, not assassinated, annihilated.
Yeah, they were supposed to meet up with them and shit, and they were supposed to. Apparently, there were supposed to be more wolves in that valley. All right, Rogue, take it easy. Species.
Perfect Joker actor William Dafoe. Yes, absolutely. But you know what? I'm kind of over. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of over like people playing like different heroes or different villains. Even if it is for a different franchise, like it's just like that's why I'm a little aggravated that Jason Momoa is gonna play Lobo. Like
Dog Soldiers Part 2. Yep. Oh, for you guys, there's a movie that you guys should check out. I'm recommending it because I watched this, right? And it was good. I thought it was a generally good movie. And the ending left me like, what the fuck is that? Right? I'll tell you what, the ending was better than Jordan Peele's Nope. The shit is called the Lost Coast Tapes.
Oh, I've seen that. Okay.
If you get an opportunity, find the Lost Coast Tapes on streaming service or wherever you can, and give that one a watch. Because years later, I'm still trying to figure out what the hell that thing was at the end of this movie. No clue.
Well, it was a mockumentary, but
yeah, I know it was a mockumentary, but what was the creature? The whole time in the movie, during the movie, they're looking for Bigfoot. What entered that cabin at the end wasn't a Bigfoot. And it had like, I'm not going to ruin the movie for you guys. Go watch that shit. The Lost Coast Tapes.
I'm going to ask you a question. Now, I haven't watched it yet. Is The Ritual worth watching?
Yes.
Okay. Because I seen the trailer like scrolling through TikTok. I'm like, yo, that movie looks pretty damn good. Then I got home. I'm like, holy shit, it's on Netflix. I started watching it last night, like around 11:30, but I ended up falling asleep like 20 minutes into it.
Yeah, that movie's worth it.
It's not gonna do me like Jeepers Creepers Reborn did.
I don't think anything will, because that was complete horseshit. And whoever okayed that movie to be put out into public deserves to be hit in the head with a fucking hammer or something. Something very hard. Something very hard and narrow. Because that shit was stupid.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I got my 3D printer running. I'm printing a badass Guyver helmet. That should be done.
Yeah.
Tomorrow when I get out of work.
He's doing that.
I mean, like this shit is crazy.
Oh. I just happened to look. I looked over my shoulder, right, and I forgot I had these. Check this out, right? The Wisconsin Werewolf, signed by Jody Cook. And this one, an original Hunt the Dogman DVD documentary, signed by Barton Nunnally. When this one I won from PR. The Barton Nunnally I won from PRT, and the Werewolf one I got while we were at the conference.
Mm-hmm. I got a couple of signed books also. I got your Inhumanoids done. I gotta
finish reading it. No, you didn't finish.
No,
reading
not
it?
yet. Not yet. I'm working on it though. And I have signed copies of American Cryptids by Kenny Irish. Lizard Man, The True Story of the Bishopville Monsters, signed by Lyle Blackburn. And On Dogman by Mr. Ronald Murphy, which he just announced that he's going to be at the next Dogman conference in September.
Hey, so Ronald Murphy was cool as shit, dude.
Oh yeah,
I'm
still wondering
very intelligent man. Very intelligent.
I'm still wondering what his son's seen down there walking by that tree line.
Yeah. Because remember, we Google Earth that exact spot, and then traced it. Like, it's all woods there, and then it leads to, like, I believe it led to like kind of like a overpass, and you would go underneath that, and it would take you to like a stream or a river type deal, and you could follow that to a big body of water.
Mm-hmm. Wilcut crazy ass gonna walk down there in the woods. Then you got Chris. He's walking around by the wood line.
Yep. After we went over there, everybody was over there.
Sorry about that, but that was no more than 50 yards from the
hotel.
Maybe 100.
Yeah,
depending on what you're saying.
Yep. But I think we're gonna shut this one down for the night because it's midnight, and I got a lot of bullshit. I got a lot of bullshit I got to deal with later.
I don't know. Well, Cut. I seen that movie. That shit don't end well.
What?
Cut said you scared your cats wouldn't do it.
Do what?
Go in the woods with him when he was walking down there. I'm not doing that shit.
If I had a shotgun with some really, really knockdown rounds, yeah, I'd go down there with you. But but yeah, I'm gonna shut this one down for the evening because I'm going to deal with the bullshit, these fucking immature fucking NPCs, and we'll talk to you guys on the next one, and I will keep you guys posted on whatever. I don't even give a fuck, honestly. But honestly, guys, we'll see you guys on the next one. All right, take it easy.